Good morning, world. Tara Sue Moore coming in today on day 8. I find it, feel it, free it. My own way of starting a freedom movement, and that movement may be my movement or it can go around the globe, but a freedom movement that fits with my morals and my beliefs and also may do some good. So, I'm Tara Sue Moore, stockbroker to firewalker, and this is Find It, Feel It, Free It. Find what freedom means to you. Feel how your body feels when you're free, and then free. Move that feeling out of your body. Free your feeling, the energy of your feeling of freedom. It's really easy to do. You just radiate it out on the natural transmission system around our heart. So, the actual broadcasts that you're on today, the 4 that I do every day, are my way of feeling free. So, I know that if I don't speak whatever my truth is in that moment, that I feel inside that I haven't done my job. Maybe it really is my job to speak up, maybe it's not, but I seem to have this knowing. And if you spend much time around me, one thing I get frustrated with is passive aggressive silence, even though I recognize that in the moment that person is almost always being silent for what I'll call all the right reasons. So thank you also for being on board to one of my personal lives. So I have spent the morning, I got up. I thought I had some things I was going to do today, but I only do things when I'm able to feel in the right place to feel them. And again, I honor and I recognize, and I've been told so many times how wrong that is. However, I have learned that if I try to force my own body to do something that doesn't feel right for me, I almost guarantee that I'll get sick. And the question's just what the illness will look like. So, to all of those people out there who will explain how wrong I am, I hear you, but I don't know how to be right by the way you're telling me to be right. So that was a long way of saying that I have chosen instead to spend the morning doing things that make me feel free. I haven't done laundry in several weeks, and I feel free when I have choice of what to wear. So I'm doing laundry. I do have to be at the store and open it for noon. I'm heading there. I was then going to go for an appointment with the amazing chiropractor I've been seeing. And when I go see this person, I know that he can calm my body, and I'm scared of what my body will do. The seizures and the neurological breakdowns I've been experiencing now for years, the incredible health responses I've been experiencing through a lifetime scare me. But then I also realized that I was getting a little dependent on going to see him, and being dependent on anyone scares me. So I decided to just start by sitting down and doing nothing. Then I updated myself on what's going on in Canada, and I learned that our government has made a choice, apparently for their own safety, which I support their own need for safety. I am questioning deeply that, again, 3 weeks in, that we're canceling them doing their job for safety. When I personally think that over 3 weeks, they could have made plans to continue to do their job and stay safe, which could well have involved doing their job from a different place. Recognize that couldn't happen in a day. I personally believe it could have happened in multiple weeks. So I'm not overly impressed to see our leaders choosing to not debate openly and speak about the state of emergency, which I do still see as essentially war being declared on a faction of the individuals that are supposed to be being taken care of by our leaders. I have watched and seen the difference in the media, depending on what one you look at. And, sure enough, the mainstream is showing as much as they can of violence from the protesters in the other way. There's no question the people living in the area of Ottawa have been deeply impacted, but the whole world has been being deeply impacted for a significant length of time. And God, I wish those horns would be quiet for all you people. I can't imagine dealing with the horns. I wish you weren't impacted. I wish none of us were impacted. So I've also seen some of the reports for businesses that have been better off, but I recognize that those businesses have probably been improved by the resistance being there, by essentially joining the resistance and picking a side. So that was me voicing a lot of what's going on in the world. I spent the morning going back and pulling down recordings I make of all the conversations that I have been having with financial institutions, because as I've been open about, I'm one of the many people, and I do accept that it is my own choices of how to run, but I have seriously failed to hold up my obligations as a human in Canada. I have failed to keep my business profitable. I have failed to support my family. These aren't new failings. I've been dealing with them for a while. What does make me feel a little better is when I listen to the conversations, and I do realize that the failure I've experienced has come with at least a lot of pressure, obviously more than I'm capable of handling, or I would have succeeded. But it brings a peace to me when I listen and know that I've tried and I've held to my morals and ethics. So I've spent the morning just pulling down and copying, which I do often, all the recordings I've been making, because that makes me feel safe. Gonna blend her food in a minute, gonna go open the store. Gonna put a shout out if there's anyone out there who would like to come and silently meditate in the Crystal Cavern. God, it's beautiful in there. It's so quiet. It's so peaceful. That's open. So that's not a need from me. That's an open that if you would like somewhere warm to silently meditate, I'm sorry, you have to wear a mask. We are still running under exemptions, but my door is open. And for now, I'm just going to share with you all my own heart-focused breathing. I am doing this. I do it every day. Now I'm doing it even on a timeline. So again, heart-focused breathing. Breathing a little more deeply and slowly than usual, seeing, sensing, and feeling that every breath is moving in and out of the heart. I personally put a focus on the full rotation. So the heart in the middle. Again, I've been doing breath work a long time now. So I like a full rotation, knowing that my breath is moving through my mind, through my body, and connecting both through my heart every time. Please do it with me. In and out. And in and out. Because I've been doing this for a week now, it's fascinating. I'm entrained into the pattern already. I can feel it. I'm actually feeling pretty calm and free today. If nothing else, what I'm doing right now is helping me and supporting me and continuing to validate for me that all of the things I believe in really do work. Again, heart-focused breathing, feeling the space show up in my body. Feeling my body start to anchor into the earth, and I do feel safer when I'm connected to this earth, this planet, this timeline. And then radiating this feeling of freedom out, directing it to every person who currently is sitting in any sort of discomfort, and that includes all of our leaders, all of the leaders of the resistance who are currently sitting, I believe, in jail cells from what I've seen. To every single individual who's going to be sitting and being in between on calls between frustrated people and trying to do their job. For today, I'm just radiating this feeling of space, and that in this moment I'm okay. And I'm radiating that out, and as I move that focus to that feeling, that movement going out on my heart, it creates movement within me also, and movement in me feels good. So over and out. Again, if anyone would like to silently meditate, the Crystal Cavern can be open to you today. It's beautiful in there. This is an invite to silent meditation. If I see any of you later today, that's fantastic. I'll be back online just after 1. Find it, feel it, free it. Tara Sue Moore, stockbroker to Firewalker, coming in from Alberta, Canada. It's cold.